have any issues if you're going to go over the property line like this? Do you have to get any kind of like special permit?
That's a good question. So usually it's a temporary access easement. Yeah. Here they probably didn't get it. On our property, we gotta make sure that we have it for the photo or something.
Yeah. Not a problem. We can do that.
This is a long.
Yeah.
Do you know the length of this box? This appears longer than the others, or is it the same?
That one is longer. You're right.
Yeah. In any of the projects that you work with, have you had units where they're married next to each other, but then there's an accident, like a door accident?
Oh, absolutely. Awesome. Yeah.
Are there any special connections required at the bridge between the two units?
Sometimes what I've seen is like a
Like for fire and stuff,
Fire, we're going to need it, yeah.
Okay.
well, they usually you can get where with the draft stuff around
Yep.
that there.
Okay.
But sometimes I also see like a flashing that goes on that to tie the two together.
Okay.
Where it goes through the wall. Or if you got a 12-foot opening, let's say, that there'll be a metal flashing that goes up the wall on each side.
Okay. So that's something that maybe to
We
put
get-
in
yeah.
the factory. Also, I'm curious to know what is the roof? What type of roof do you have in this building? Is there a walkable? Is it a outdoor deck, or is it just a standard roof?
It's going to be standard.
Okay.
Tapered cone. Hello, Al.
Hey Matt, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Looking good. Couple delays getting from one to two.
Interesting. What kind of increase do you have?
Those are PTACs. So PTACs sit, they're almost an outdated technology. They're not as efficient, but they're cheaper.
Yeah.
So that's why if this is affordable housing, that's why they put it in.
Yeah.
They're everywhere in New York City. They kind of have them everywhere.
Okay.
But the mini split is much more efficient and
yeah.
more cost effective. So
Mini split on the units.
yeah, the mini splits. They did PTACs here. They chose to do PTACs, but we're gonna do the mini splits. So. And I also think the PTACs are louder than the mini splits. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously depends on the equipment
Oh, you're
itself.
talking that
Yeah.
Set in boxes.
Cool.
This is pretty impressive to see it this long.
Right?
I've seen it this long.
I know, it's very impressive. They do it so fast and efficiently. It really is.
That rim that is installing is exactly what it is.
Okay, up there.
Yeah. So essentially with screws, what I use is screws. I try to avoid nails because on buildings they just kind of give larger buildings. There's a lot of wood on this one.
Yeah, so when I've been looking at the walls and just with the fire ratings, I've been trying to eliminate the plywood. But if you say you need it,
you need
that's
the
what I have
plywood,
currently.
right, yeah.
But if I need it structurally, then that makes sense.
So
and I'll
he
just
pointed
keep it.
something out. I may be able to. I'm gonna analyze it and see if at the what we call the party
Yeah.
wall line.
Yep.
I want to see if I can eliminate one side of the plywood.
So that's what I'm trying to do.
I am not confident. Yeah, probably. LPA, no, that's the engineer. I believe that it all depends on the seismic
Okay.
loadings that we have on it.
Okay.
But it
Let's-
may be possible.
Let's review that because I technically only need, I only need a 1 hour rated wall between
But
units.
what's the benefit to you?
I'm just thinking cost
Okay.
savings.
Don't worry about that. My concern will be a better question to the factory because during transportation,
Yeah.
that is providing a lot of strength. And if we have units that are breaking because of the lack of that plywood sheeting, then it's not.
Well, that's what I want to know. See, I see that they didn't put plywood, and they may have had it on the interior, but I've seen recently a friend of mine, he's doing a modular project, and the same thing he did, they were doing a cable. So they have cables that are strapped across, and I don't know.
Where was this at?
This is local in LA.
I like to see that cable one.
I'll send you
never done
I'll send you a
Yeah.
picture.
Send
Okay.
it. That would
Did
be
they tell you what that is?
I don't know if that's cost savings though.
Oh, that's actually a different.
That's for the crane. You mean
Oh,
the
that's
steel
the-
beam?
The steel beam came
Yeah, that's
under?
the crane.
No?
I'm sorry, what? I'm confused. You mean the crane? You see my line? Okay. You mean this? The
No,
steel?
no, go. What's that?
Oh, the cable? Well,
No, no, no. It says pro set. It's the.
Yeah, you guys are
Yeah,
talking about the
that's
same
beam
thing.
For the crane.
That's the beam.
No, they have two cranes. Two assemblies.
That's the yeah.
Yeah.
Almost
Pro
like
set
the
is the installer, so that's just for the crane. That's the crane left, yeah. I thought that was part of the structure at the beginning when I was downstairs, but no, it seems it's all wood.